Thank you so much for stopping in. It really feels like something big is around the corner. I think it is the transition of era energy resonance that I and that we are all feeling. Even though it is slow, it really resonates as actively real and expected. That's just my thoughts. This is the transmission I have for you today. It is the energy report beginning September 6th of 2024. It's the transmission. You are experiencing the activity of long-term adjustment energy. As the complicated energetics continue through the cascading, the stacking, the crunching, the layering, you are entering a time of slowdown energy where you have some elbow room to see your way out of complacency. Because you have had such a tumultuous time, you felt trapped in non-movement and the inability to express yourself in an understandable and effective way. Phew, isn't that the truth? It's a tough energy to manage, man. Now, for a short amount of time, you feel like you can spread your wings a bit to pursue, to actively pursue what you want without so much resistance. This gives you a moment that makes it easier to adapt to change and to correct your path. The obstacles are still in place for experiencing and learning from the experience, but you have less of a burdened attitude, which helps you see a path to make unencumbered steps forward. This is a good time to activate solutions into your daily life and a good time to stick to your plan or to make adjustments and or make corrections to your plans. So as the time of cascading continues, you are not at such a personal detriment from the continued push, pull, stacking, crunching, and cascading. This energy will continue. As this energy continues, it makes the population of the earth realm even more fatigued, leading to a lackadaisical attitude and eventually a disconnected mental state. Oddly, this gives you the ability to come to a more balanced observation of the reveals. It's interesting. I'm going to continue. The reveals and this current energy shows you a way out of complacency before the populace gets too lackadaisical and disconnected. Another push, pull of energy. This message is given not to let you guard down, not to let your guard down. It is important. Not to restrain yourself from flow. This is important. This is given to maintain, to remind you to maintain the balance necessary and to be ready to transmute during this time. The energy is repressive and then it is magical. It's odd. It is difficult to manage this type of divergent energies because when repressed, it takes time, it takes some time to recover and gain the confidence to allow magical energy. Thus, the whole enlightenment energetic is stalled. The stalled energetics are an opportunity to learn the lessons necessary by a greater number of humanity. It is of great importance to remember to see the harmonious energy that is infused into your energetic living every day, every month. Complications continue, the cascading continues, but you will be able to step forward to find solutions. Go boldly in your determination. Be certain in your intention. Allow flow. And that's where the transmission ends. So it looks like we're going to be in this for a while. This transition. The transition. We are in a long-term adjustment. That's what they're saying, and it's going slowly because it has to go slowly, so that more people, a greater number of humanity, can recognize it, accept it, and also adjust. In this transmission, they said something earlier. They said, which is kind of interesting. They said, oddly, the lackadaisical attitude that we're going to, the fatigue, the lackadaisical attitude. It says, oddly, this gives you the ability to come to a more balanced observation of the reveals. It's enlightening for sure. That comment is really just another way, a different way to look at it, not be stressed about it, not be overwhelmed by it, but seeing it as an ability that we have to see it. And when it seems odd, but it's gives us the ability to come to that more balanced observation. Let's see, what else was I thinking? The disconnection provides us a time to be clear-headed. Basically, that's what they're saying. Is we're given a time to be clear-headed about all of this change and all of these reveals and everything happening in the world, so that we can make decisions for our future. We're seeing things, we're being exposed to things are being revealed, and then we kind of slow down because we can't handle it anymore, but it gives us the time to become more clear-headed, to make decisions for our future. And it is all based on the reveals, all the things that we're learning right now. And I think we're learning a lot. Because basically, by doing this, we right now are choosing what is best for us, what is best for us personally, what is best for us in our communities, what's best for us in our own governance of our countries. And I think that's huge. We're doing it as a collective of humanity. We're going to we are right now figuring it out, and we are the ones that will choose what is best for our future. No wonder it's going slow, because this stuff does take time. It takes thoughtful consideration, and it takes a balanced approach. A very complicated energy. But right now, they said we're getting some elbow room. we're getting the time to adapt to the changes, getting the time to absorb what's happening, what we're learning, and then having an ability to make a decision as an individual plus as a collective of how we want the future to start looking. It's a really big time right now. Really big time. And I think I commented it's something big. It just feels like something big's around the corner. I think that's what it is. And as we go further into the future, we're going to be able to define what that means. Right now, we don't know because we're in it. But it's going to turn out okay. It's just we're in it, and we have to be thoughtful and not overreact. That's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping in. And please stay tuned, because there is a lot more to come.